No Resolve has been around since 2007, but this year they will open their first ever building right here in Shelby Township. With an actual place to call home, the nonprofit is looking forward to reaching out and impacting teens in Macomb County.
I started No Resolve in 2007 because I wanted to raise awareness about suicide. I lost my father to suicide when I was a teenager and struggled with that for many years, and we just had a real hard time talking about it in our own family, and I noticed that people weren't very open to talking about it in general. There's just this sense of stigma and shame surrounding it, and I wanted to make a difference.
To make a difference, Dennis Ligio began going into schools throughout the local area. While there, he would share personal stories on how suicide has impacted his life. Through his connections, he knew he wanted to do something for the youth.
No Resolve's primary mission is mental health awareness and youth suicide prevention. So some of the strongest protective factors against suicide and for people that are dealing with mental health issues are a sense of connection and community, and we hope to provide both of those things through this space.
This space will be The Shed, designed for teens by teens.
This is going to be an after-school activity center for teens called The Shed, and we're going to have a strong focus on the arts. This is a youth-driven space, so we have an advisory council of about 15 high school students, and they are going to determine what happens here and how it looks, along with our guidance and leadership.
High school students from all over the area offer insight into what teens want to see in the space. The students might be around the same age, but they bring different experiences to the group.
I've been affected by a youth suicide, my cousin, so it just makes me feel better knowing that there's a way for me to be able to help other teens in that same situation.
With this group, it's like a safe place, and I use that word a lot because that's what it is. It's like a family. Like, you come in here, you can talk about your issues, you can make an appointment with the counselors at your school, and they can really help you. Versus, you ever feel like ashamed to talk about your issues that you're struggling with, but you shouldn't feel that way.
Creating this all-inclusive, safe environment will allow these teens to forget what they are struggling with and let go of the pressures of society. And already these teens involved have learned a thing or two about life.
Things don't have to be perfect for things to be happy, I guess. If everything was perfect, it would be boring, probably. So having little flaws here or quirkiness or things really make everyone unique, and it makes the world a better place, I think.
Along with these students, a strong group of adults feel this message, and the Shed will allow for an escape for high school students.
He has a saying of break the secret to save a life, and the secret is to be able to talk about not only suicide ideations, but mental health issues or anything that you're doing that's negative.
Extremely important that these kids today know that there are people that want to help them, and there are people that will listen, and that there is going to be a place for them to come to feel safe.
The Shed is scheduled to open in September. For more information, you can visit noresolve.org.